in place. What do you need to happen? I said, I need everything to happen. We had the framework, but we just didn't have the buy-in from a lot of the agencies yet. We're yet working on a lot of things. But God used this man to give us the theme, the mission, the purpose, realignment for 2012. He put us in a position where we were able to bring the governor to the community today. It's the first time that ever happened. We had one of the most powerful multi-faith prayer breakfasts ever, and a very powerful community day where people were helped and encouraged. But it happened as a result of the genius, I believe, that God has placed in this man. And I want you to help us to welcome and just really put your hands together and say thank you to our Assistant Sheriff, Cecil Rambo. Would you receive him at this time, Cecil Rambo?
He likes to put me on the spot like that because I'm nowhere on the agenda here. Anyway, thank you guys very much, Bishop. Thank you. You did an excellent job this year, and we couldn't have done it without all of you. You guys are familiar with realignment, and so far it seems to be going fairly well. We've seen a small spike in crime, but really our hopes in realignment and the budget that I'm putting forth with to present to the sheriff later on today will incorporate some realignment issues where we can have some folks coming out into the community that are working with services so they can stop coming back to our jails. I mentioned in the audience, I was talking to someone that on average we book about 140,000 people a year in the county jail here in Los Angeles. Hopefully with the collective help of everyone here, we can cut those numbers down, because in reality we need these folks back out on the street, productive members of society, pulling LA County together to move forward to the future. In the jail, the sheriff has included education-based incarceration. We put some resources towards that. I'm proposing in our future budget that the sheriff will look at later on to add more resources to that education-based incarceration piece, so that in the unfortunate event that someone ends up in custody, that they have a chance to learn how to read, to get their GED, to learn a vocational skill, so they can have some skills to come back out and deal better with society. We're also looking at enhancing our transition piece, where I'm asking for enough people to assess people before they come out. Where do you need to live? Do you have transportation? Do you have child care issues? Do you have domestic issues? Do you have any pending litigation for your child support? All the things that are barriers to people that are coming back out. They don't have places to live. They don't have transportation. They have back child care support, child support issues. All those things prevent someone from being successful, if at all. So if we can remove those barriers before they come out, those are big parts of our transition piece and in our whole realignment and the way we're thinking about incarceration and post-incarceration here in Los Angeles County. So we're relying on all of your support. Some of you have organizations that we'll be calling upon. Some of you have organizations that we currently use. So we really appreciate all the efforts out there. Bob Adams in the church, Scientology, you have a number of programs that are very successful out there. So we recognize all the abilities that you guys have out there. And we're going to call upon you. And hopefully we'll get some resources out there to build your capacity. That's been a frustration of ours just because of the sheer bureaucracy of government. But now is the time, and it's really the time to try to put our money where our mouth is in terms of this realignment and in terms of rehabilitation. So we're hoping really to make that more robust this year. Can't promise it. All I can do is put forth the budget, and the sheriff can try to push it at the board. And that's our goal with the help of all of you out here. So with that, thank you guys very much. It was an excellent career clergy, executive clergy, and community day, because we had a governor come down who really is looking at trying to bridge a gap, a financial gap here in the state, which some people have likened to the economy of Greece. So we really have some fiscal challenges ahead of us. So it was really an honor for us to get the governor to come down to South Los Angeles, you know, on a community day when he could have been any number of places in this entire state. So he did that for you, and we really thank you guys all for your support. Thank you.
Thank you, Assistant Sheriff Rambo. Let's give him another hand for that. I appreciate it.